Alrighty, Gabe, welcome back to the jungle. Lol. Okay, first question would be why are we playing a Mumu? Of all the champs to play, we got a Mumu. This champion is like bad tempo Lilia, less carry potential, less speed than like say Rel and Maokai, but then has that benefit of being able to team fight. And if you're in like super low elo, it makes sense. But I would say past like maybe past platinum, which platinum now would be like gold 1. I would say past there. It's probably time to drop a Mumu. Here we are. So let's see it. But then again, North America, he keeps on going. If you see my unranked diamond on a Mumu, yeah, we're in D4 playing against 1,000 LP, but yeah, so it works, but should it? More so. Hmm. Amumu doesn't make you much better. He avoids a bunch of like bumps because he gets to take those bumps without like losing the game. Whereas other champions, they take these bumps off misplays by misattacking something, and then they lose the game entirely, and Amumu doesn't have to deal with that. And I don't exactly like that for someone that's looking to get better at the game. We'll see. If I'm Amumu this game, who are the lanes? Do we have a tap press anytime here? Okay. Fuck. And here it comes. Bang. Alrighty, so Pantheon versus Camille, LeBlanc versus Katarina, and then you're against Trundle. If I'm Trundle, I'm starting red side. And then if Trundle does 3 camp and he sees that you start in red side, then he could invade you. At least if you're getting leashed. And then to generally be pathing top side is kind of a problem. Honestly, I think your best path is something like starting Raptors. Oh my god, what is this shit? Every time I'll do this. Okay, hold on. Stupid web browser. Christ. Your best path would probably be starting Raptors solo and then going to your blue side. So you do Raptors, get level 2, and then do blue Gromp, and then Wolves. And Trundle won't have any time to invade you with that route. If he does this invade, that's fine, because we could still have the warding trinket up, and it'd all be good. We don't have to make our bot lane leash. The enemy jungler doesn't know where we start, at least in essence, and then we'll be pathing bot side because pathing towards Pantheon and Camille, you're gonna have to 2v2 with Pantheon, and I would rather just be pathing bot because even if this play works out on like turn 1, then we're pathing topside again, probably. Because let's say we reset, we do this, and then these want to be out for some time. IDK. Personally, I love pathing towards bot lane. It gives you a very consistent thing to play around, especially for a Mumu, because we're pathing like generally towards the dragon too. But damn, it's so strong to start the Raptors as well on a Mumu. Because he does those so fast, and to have where our laners don't have to leash like such a useless early game jungler is so nice. Okay, so we finished the clear 325. And then here would be the top lane position. Now, even like without like I don't know, like Captain Hindsight here, it's just I know that Pantheon can have a safe position top lane because Camille can't do shit to him in the early parts. So there is some onus on him, but if Pantheon dies and Trundle gets a kill, do you lose the game? Not exactly. So I still think like be pathing bot. If was pathing bot, it would be better. But here we are. Because what to do? The only goal of a Mumu like levels 1 to 6 is just be farming. Any interaction is like pretty whack. It wastes too much damn time. Damn, and then you fight this too. What I see is like double scuttle. I see double scuttle into respawning raptors. But damn, we didn't start raptors, so maybe double scuttle and then reset. Amptome, ruby crystal. Okay. Walk into the trundle. He's going to deal a shit ton of damage, and that is that. Pantheon gets a kill, and it's kind of a mess. Cute. Oh. Whatever gets the job done. Already lucky. Blasty one, Amp Tome. Full clear. A full clear without like interruption, okay? What's our goal? Like you've already spent so much time on this that you need to be doing this faster. The faster we do this, we're level 5 and some change, and then you can contest the next scuttle if you want, or you're in position to gank. You're in position to gank the lane that you already attacked. Let's keep attacking this lane. Fuck this, fuck this. Go top. And do it fast. Do it fast as fuck. Clear these golems. Pull them this way. Finish them right here. Into the raptors. Faster, faster. Hurry up, Amumu, with your shoe feet. Okay, this was the bot lane freeze frame. Now let me tell you a little secret. This is Ezreal Pike versus Taric Kaisa, aka you don't have any damage. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. Those guys might as well have like 1,100, like 1,200 HP. And you personally don't have the juice just yet. Oh my god, you ran cheap shot too. Go to hell. The inspiration tree is so much better. Checking dragon. Missed the control ward. Oh my god, they took our raptors. Whack. And then this whole sequence a little slow. If they want dragon, it's all theirs, right? Level 3 pike, 0-1, it's theirs, right? Okay, then hurry the fuck up. Hurry up. On the wolves, they're starting dragon into the red side, you know? Then you actually have, you even out your -1 camp on the raptor, and then closer to level 6 in position to fight top. And do it fast as fuck. Don't entertain every single option or else you ruin the whole shebang. Alrighty, let it rip, Amumu. Where are we going? A little bit of scuttle crab. Okay, this is the freeze frame. Pike is coming. It's fine to skip scuttle. Going long. This is good. Q. Nice Q. Auto. Oh, the E's a little slow. You can use the E whenever you're traveling on the Q. You don't have to wait for your auto. It's never going to be that serious. So as you're landing right here, E. Just E and then auto. Like Captain Hindsight would have been the difference here, but still, it's a really good habit of eating before you land because then it's on cooldown. You're going to get hit once you land as well. So then it's lowering that cooldown of the initial E. And no dimension do you have to max that first damage by applying the passive with the auto attack before you use the first E. Q, E. Nice. Yeah, this was easy. I don't know. If I'm a Mumu, I'm just standing here autoing. And then I'm honestly like moving across this line so I can stay on him with my E. Trundle can't win. You have Conqueror fully stacked. Alrighty. A successful play. Now, where do you think you should go? With the goal in mind of hit level 6. You need probably 2 camps to hit level 6. Maybe just a buff. So let's say the big camps give you level 6. Where do you think you go? Trundle entered this fight from the bot side. I think we check those raptors. And then if no raptors, scuttle, reset. Red level 6, and then you're kind of chilling. Or golems into a little full clear top. But definitely check those raptors, because he took our raptors. We're -1 camp. Okay, nice. We're on the raptors. You guys tried to shove the wave too. Like this wave state's fine. And then you have to see this wave and ask yourself, do you have the juice? With 90 mana? No. Okay. Raptor, Scuttle, level 6, potentially top, but probably reset in position for this, and then clear up, level 7. Nice. Yeah, this push is really bad. You spent all of Trundle's death timer hitting the wave, and instead need to be moving to the next thing. Okay, nice. We hit level 6 off just the Raptors. Nice. And then you don't have to attack here. Why? The camps are up. This is all fluff, you know? This doesn't lead to anything. Whereas this, into like a real fight, onto Rift Herald is something. But in the meanwhile, you're powering up. And then the onus while you're clearing these camps is on the enemy to attack something. This is how I played Amumu in 1,000 LP Challenger games. Easily. I just cleared the camps. But the thing is that I cleared them like when the enemy has to attack. So that makes the game very, very easy. And it's like how you it's basically the only way you really use that MTG green part because you have to keep like growing. And if you give up the growing part for this now, it's the wrong order of things. It's like in Hearthstone, if you have a ramp druid deck and you drop one of your big minions on turn, let's say turn 5 we have Nourish and then a big minion, and instead of using the Nourish to gain +2 mana crystals, we just dropped a big minion and then hit their face. The enemy removes that minion. What the fuck? We just wasted our card and our turn instead of ramping up. The camps are how we ramp. And you may be asking, when do we fight? Whenever the enemy wants to. Let them do it. Because when we attack like this too, if the enemy is like MTG red especially, then they get to attack again sooner. You can imagine like they have lower cooldowns, they have faster tempo, so we can't match their pace. So what's more important is that we endure one of their attacks and then like counter that, in the meanwhile growing alongside them. Because they have to do real game-ending attacks for it to be successful. Alrighty, Demonic Embrace, we are online. Now, why you path to the red buff instead of the golems is like, that's like showing me, like, dude, you're not playing a Mumu. You're playing every jungler, and a Mumu is not every jungler. He is a basic bitch that wants to just. A bronze player with no, like, thoughts or anything other than he knows to full clear the jungle could be level 7 right now, you know? Level 7, 000, same items, like, chilling. You don't have ulti. You don't have ulti, and you haven't really looked at the play. Okay, he's scratching his balls with the camera. You look at this. Do you need to be involved? Here's what I see. Level 6 Taric. Level 4 Pike. Like, Ezreal's okay. Ezreal got the shutdown. Do I need to move to this? If Trundle's there, I'm too late and I don't have fucking ulti. It doesn't matter if I trade kills with Trundle. If he does this, then he's slower to his clear into the Rift Herald. Whereas if I'm just on this regardless, then I've cleared red by the time the bot plays happened. And then I can do Raptor into just the Rift Herald or even choose these. It gives you so much more of your own camps to then power up yourself. What do you mean mid lane? What do you mean? Do the fucking jungle camps. You don't have ulti, big man. You don't have ulti. Holy smokes. Looks like me. Honestly, on like the first couple of Mumu games I played on the unranked thing. By first couple, I mean like first 20, I was just running around like an asshole. But it's just not the juice. The juice is farm every camp into play. Every single time. He's MTG green. He's little Udyr. He's little Lilia. And that will never change. Huh? If you just didn't. Okay. Also, there's no such thing as high tempo on Mumu. It simply doesn't exist. Alrighty, so this game's pretty slow. What the fuck? You do Dragon and Recall? What? Okay, so from minutes. This whole sequence starts at 9 minutes and 20 seconds. You can be doing the jungle camps. And you don't do a single jungle camp. You do the dragon. Whoops, I've gone too far back. You entertain bot, go mid, gank top, die. You know what I mean? Like you're just being drugged to anything that happens when the entire alignment needs to be on farming the camps themselves. Looking for these preemptive things isn't important. Do the camps first and things will make sense. Alrighty. Holy shit, really? Really, it was this much time. Wow. We go from 9, I think it was 9:10 to 11:10. That is 2 minutes of not farming the camps. That is so crazy, especially at this stage of the game. Because you can be totally okay with doing, like, with your score being like 0, 0, 1 by like 11 minutes. That's totally fine. If nothing happens for a Mumu, that's totally fine. And almost in your interest with the MTG green aspect, so I don't know what to say. Like, with the rest of this coming up, you're gonna be weaker than you're supposed to be. If I'm a Mumu here, I'm level like I'm probably level 8. At 12 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm probably level 8. And then I probably have like an extra Ruby Crystal, Boots of Lucidity. So the next time you cast your ulti here, it's going to be on a much shorter cooldown if you have Boots of Lucidity. And then if you have a Kindle Gem on top of that, even better. And then it comes time to fight for these objectives. The important ones, which would be second, third Dragon, and second Rift Herald, with your Boots Lucidity and ulti cooldown. And then if you win these fights around minutes like 11:30 to 15 minutes, then you win the game on Amumu. And all the build up until that point is getting yourself strong enough to do that, which is level 7, level 8, Demonic Embrace, Boots Lucidity, and Kindle Gems building into Jack Show. But you failed all that in exchange for like trying to attack the enemy lanes, which just doesn't work. It's especially obvious on a Mumu too, because he's just stats. There's a bunch of stats clicking around. No room for outplay, just right on top of them. Do we have enough HP or no? We're about to find out. Stridebreaker Tiamat Trundle does not look like the juice. Alrighty. Nothing's happening. You clear the camps in the wrong order again. Like every single time, I just want to see a straight line. Like every single time, I just want to see that straight line. It's efficient, it's fast, and like there's no reason to do any other order. Because if you do this, gank bot, then you skip these camps. L. Do all the camps, get into the river, and then you have option top, cross through mid, and then into bot lane. Because after you're full clear, you'll enter the river, and then you can just walk wherever you want to go. Walk through mid lane too, it's fine. Amumu's chill like that. With his stupid cup feet, you know? So you do 2 camps, and then look to attack Kaisa. Another thing with Amumu is whenever you reach for the plays, instead of letting them come to you, then things will be much harder. Both your carries are farming LeBlanc and Ezreal in solo lanes, so this is a dangerous position. It's well played by them, but they also see you on the ward and just walk right into it. If we're clearing our camps too, again, the onus is on the enemy to attack us successfully. So they have to like track us, find us, punish us, like versus if we're doing that sort of play, it's much easier for them. Okay. I don't know how to win this unless our teammates just like auto win. Ezreal strong, Pantheon strong. Alrighty, go in. Well, LeBlanc doesn't have TP. Damn. LeBlanc doesn't have TP, we shouldn't even be here then. What we can do instead is be farming these camps or be sidelining in the bush and then waiting for them to attack our team mid lane. We definitely don't have to follow the feeding pikes moving into the dragon either. Damn, we don't even have ulti either. Christ. I haven't seen one team fight ulti here. It's 17 minutes. How to win? Radiant Virtue? Nah, the Jack Show is the juice. Nice, finally. Finally, we get an ulti. LeBlanc out, onto Kaisa. Onto, who the fuck is that? Camille. Okay, onto Camille. So you Q in, and then you want to use the E immediately. You can smite Camille and then moving past. And then you want to be looking for the ulti as soon as possible. There's no reason to delay it, really. Because you get stunned, and then Kaisa can kite away. If we ulti flash, like, we have a good in. Or if you just want to ulti the Taric and Camille, that's fine too. To delay it, like, gives them this sort of chance where they can use Taric ulti, and then also it gives the enemy time to respond. So like Trundle's probably wrapping around one way or another, and then here comes Katarina as well. And then it's a back off, and it's like, what the fuck are we doing here then? It doesn't make sense. Just drop the CC. Because I don't, yeah, there goes Pike. I don't see the back and forth. We pull them in, but then I feel like they clean up our whole team here. Nice, Ezreal gets some kills. Right, you can't do that back and forth. It has to go immediately. I actually never used Radiant on Amumu. But the Jack Show is just so fucking juiced. You build the demonic to like have the damage and then be on top of multiple people, and then Jack Show just does the exact same thing, gives you benefit for being on top of multiple people. And then Gargoyles does the same too. Okay. And we get caught in the river. Well, maybe we don't get caught. Maybe the Trundle's just on Crystal right here. Yes, Titanic. Yes, Stridebreaker. And he's level 14 and he ulted us. That will show us to exist. Clean up our team. They take Baron. They push down. We have no good defense because like we're so weak personally. So then they're just gonna push an end. Alrighty, so say step one. Step one, like farm all camps. Step two. Well, it's not even like that. It's like play for farm 3-6. Two, don't have to force plays until all camps are down. The onus is is on the enemy to stop you from farming, not for you to do an attack before them. Because you're playing a Mumu like he's MTG green and it just won't work out that way. And then step three, around like 11:30 to 15, win team fights with win team fights because you are strong and farmed early. Level 8, demonic plus lucidity plus like Kindle gems, and then you're chilling, you're good. If you win these fights, you get level you get Jack Show plus level 11 plus strong team equal GG. Do whatever you want at that point. But that's the setup that you need. The farming early. I guess I could put this as like 2.2.1 is endure enemies early attacks. So we can't be like trading Gromp for our bot lane getting Dove, but you have to play that by ear. And we can only do that if we do the full clear, and then we're really talking. So, yep, that's what I think about this game. Hope that helps.